Hello. It's your friendly old lady. Hi, Priscilla. Hi, Daryl. Hi, Dan. Hi, Blue Waters. Hi, Frank, if you're still here. Hi, Joel. Hey, Jeremy. Hi, Reels. Hi, Kaler's Aquatics. Is Jeffro here? Hi, Vanessa. Hi, Crystal. Dr. S. I'm not going to read your whole name. Hi, Fancy Tail. Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah. Hi, Mike. Hi, TM. And Dank. And Anthony and Thomas. And I do not see Jeffro in here. He's probably hiding in a corner someplace. So, how is everybody? Does anybody have anything exciting going on for the new year? Hi, Chubby Guppy. Hi, Brandon. Here, buddy. Why are you barking? Huh? You're pulling him in here on his ear? Okay, yeah, Jeffro, yeah, he's so old he might have fallen asleep. This is very true, Joel, very true. Actually, he called me a sweet old lady, and the old lady part is very true, but the sweet part really offends me. And then the combined sweet old lady, it makes you picture this little, with the cane, and yeah, that was really nice. Your end of the sale year has gone well good, Fancy Tail. There's Jeffro, the old man. He was probably having to go to the bathroom. Hi, Otter Creek. Well, Happy New Year to you, too. Happy New Year, everybody. Yeah, Jeffro. Jeffro's here, buddy. What should we do with him, huh? He thinks I'm sweet. That's really sad. That's right. That's right. Am I talking to myself again? And Happy New Year to everybody. Okay, I got one more cookie you can have, okay? So, yeah. I just took Buddy outside and I had to break open the door because it didn't want to open. And then when you turn the doorknob and the latch goes in and out, that was frozen too. So it took me a while to get the door open so he could go outside. And then when he got outside, he loves the snow and stuff, but it's really cold out there and he just did not want to stay outside at all, which is unusual for him because it was only supposed to get down to -1 tonight. And that's like in the early hours of the morning. And it is -8 out there right now. I know it's the worst thing being called sweet. I hate being called sweet. I am not sweet. I have worked very hard on my reputation of not being sweet, Jeffro. Inside the house, it's probably about 62, 63. But yeah, he got out there and then I think his feet hurt because he laid down and was licking his feet. And I was like, don't do that, buddy. Let's get back in the house. Because he did not like it. Hush. Just wait. He's excited. I don't know what about. I think about me talking to myself again. I know. Sweetie is I hate that so much. I hate being called sweet. Hello, Matisha. Hi, Patricia. So, does anybody have any exciting plans for the during the new year to get anything going? don't have any more cookies. There's the buddy. Let's point the camera down and do a little bit better, buddy. There you go. See it. Look, can you see your... Okay, go lay down. Go lay down. Okay, so where am I at? Buddy. Okay. Patricia, I said hi to. Mike, I said hi to. Priscilla, I said hi to. My name at home is Boy something, okay. Hi, Benjamin. Hi, Fish Tropic. Yeah, he's making noise right now. I might have to, I think he's hungry. So, yeah, the cat doesn't care. So I think I'm going to, if you guys can hang on for just a sec, I'm going to put you on the fish tank for a minute and give him a little bit of food before he has a heart attack. So hold on, everybody. What, buddy? Okay, let's get you some food. Okay. Now he's taken care of. Yeah, he was starving. He goes outside and he thinks as soon as he comes in from outside, it's time for dinner. Okay, so I'm back. Okay, answering my comment on your planting video, and okay. Hi, Island Queen. And Priscilla, I already said hi to. Okay, you guys got to talk about something. Yeah, I do live stream. I kind of just started a couple weeks ago. The third time is a charm, yes. That is Mario, the gray kitty. He is about almost 10 years old. Yeah, that's my fat cat. He's staring at me too. He probably thinks I'm going crazy. He's like, who are you talking to? How did I start fish keeping? Oh my gosh, I've had fish forever. I went without a fish tank for a while though, after I moved here. Do I feed Tetra color granules? Yeah, I feed a lot of stuff, and that is among them. Hi, Carson. Okay, we'll see you later, Carson. And Benjamin, yeah, don't overflow. Yeah, he's a fluffy kitty. Anyway, a couple years ago, I hadn't had a tank for about 3 or 4 years. And a couple years ago, I was in Walmart, and just on a whim, I bought a Betta. And I bought it a 3.5 gallon tank, which I still have in the kitchen. I still have the Betta too. But then, like, that kind of started it over again. Because I got the Betta, and then I got a 29 gallon tank when I stopped by Petco because my daughter wanted something. And they had a $1 per gallon sale, so I got a 29 gallon tank. And then I was setting it up, and I ordered a bunch of plants for it. And I got too many plants, so I got a 10 gallon tank to put extra plants in. And my daughter got me some inlers to put in it, some Class N inlers. And it just kind of snowballed from there. Now I have 24 tanks. What are the biggest fish I have? I don't have any really huge fish. The biggest fish I have are probably my pearl scale goldfish. Yeah, I feed them golf balls. They look like it. Believe me. Oh, Candy's not going to get home in time. I'm really worried about her driving home because it's nasty out there. Nasty, nasty. And she said the roads were black ice and the wind was blowing. And they're probably up in western Wyoming or up in northern Wyoming somewhere about now. And I know there was like up Montana and northern Wyoming got about 6 inches or so of snow. So she's not going to make it at all. That's too bad. Do I breed any of my fish? Yes, I do. Right now I've got some Daisy's rice fish fry. I've got some drapefin barb fry. I've got two different kinds of Cory fry right now. And what else do I have? Oh, Farlowella catfish fry. So yeah, it's going to take them forever. Yeah, it's better to go slow than try to get in a hurry. The multicolored storage things behind me, like the ones right there, that is like a file cabinet, and it's full of photographs of my artwork for reference to my artwork. I don't know what time they left, Priscilla. I just knew that a couple hours ago she posted something on Facebook about how bad the roads were. And she told me she was hoping that they made it home in time for her to get on here, but she wasn't sure if they would. If the roads were real bad, they'd be late. Oh, 10 pygmy Corys. Yeah, I've got pygmy Corys in that tank right there, and they're colony breeding. So I don't even know how many I have. So catfish fry, I've got the Cory catfish fry, and I've got Farlowella catfish fry. And the catfish, the Farlowellas, he just laid some eggs last week, and I left him in there. He laid them on a tube. Actually, I've got a breeder box set up, and I had a tube going down into the tank, and there was some fairly young Farlowellas in that. And then he laid more eggs on the tube, so I let him fan them for a week. And then when they looked like they were getting ready to hatch, which was this morning, I pulled them out and set up another breeder box and took the babies that were in the one breeder box and put them in a 5-gallon and set up the breeder box for the new babies coming up. And yeah. Oh, you should be getting pygmy Corys next week. I love pygmy Corys. Love them. So let's see what else we got. Let's see. Yep, the pygmy Corys are fun. How do you breed catfish? I got that. You're so jealous of what thing, Priscilla? And Dan's going to get pygmy Corys next week. You're going to love them, Dan. They're really cute. Ever tried to catch Cory? Oh, that's not as hard as I've got a 10-gallon tank there. One of those, I've got 2 10-gallon tanks that kind of the light shining on them right now, but there is some baby drapefin barb fry in there, and I want to pull them out and put them in with the adults because they're plenty big enough. And then I want to move some Ember tetras in there and breed them. And yeah, that tank is so heavily planted that you can't get your finger to the bottom to touch the gravel. I mean, it's seriously that thick. And every time I put a net in that tank, those little drapefin barb fry just dig themselves down into the grass, and you can't even see them anymore. And I've been trying to like catch 1 or 2 a day, but Oh, the dresser? Yeah. Okay. Is Jeff still alive? Yeah, he was in here real briefly. I think he took off. Like I say, he called me a sweet old lady. Now, the old lady, I can understand, but the sweet really pisses me off. What is he looking at? I don't even know what he's looking at. Must be one of the cats or something. What are you looking at, buddy? What are you looking at? What's over there? Are you watching the kitties? No, I already fed you. Hush. Oh, it's the cat over there, huh? Oh, he was looking over there because the cat is eating his food. You go eat it. Go eat it. Go on. You go eat your food now. He was waiting for the cat to get out of his dog dish. Okay, you ordered a zebra loach. That's cool. And what else we got? Oh, it was Jeffro's stream last night. Yeah, he called me, which I was at work, so I wasn't in the stream. But I always watch him when I get home. And he called me a sweet old lady. No, he wasn't being sarcastic. He was being a Jeffro. Old school, and I'm sure he meant it in a nice way. Yeah, but still. I have to play it nice enough till he visits. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. Timmy's still stuck in the well. That's what he's barking at, huh? Actually, Buddy loves the kitties, and they push it though. They'll like eat his food, and Mario's really bad about it. He'll like eat Buddy's food and then turn around and look at Buddy like, what are you going to do about it? So, yeah. You got to get lost on the internet. Okay, Patricia. We shall see you later. Hi, Wichita Falls. Jeffro loves to put in his foot in his mouth. This is very true. He does. Okay, so anybody else got any plans for the New Year's? What are you going to, like, you got a New Year's resolution? Or a fishy New Year's resolution, even better? Oh, he called you Candy? Oh, yeah. I'm kind of worried about Candy. I hope they make it home okay. I know it's got to be a really nasty trip home. Less Africans and more guppies. That sounds cool. You got to finish your wall rack. Hello, thirsty rabbit. And sweetheart. Oh, God. To me, when a man calls me sweetheart, it sounds condescending. But this might be me. Automate your water changes. Oh, man, wouldn't that be sweet? Less guppies and more goody heads. Those goody heads are really sweet, Jeremy. I wouldn't mind getting some more of them at all. Oh, that was for Joel. Okay. Grow your business 100%. That's a lofty goal. Get a Pemco tank going. What is is that a saltwater? A Pemco? Hi, GK. South American cichlids. That's nice. The chubby guppy. Can your goal would be to automate mine too? That sounds like a good goal. If anybody wants to can come over here and automate mine. But my place is too small. I use pumps and hoses. I don't haul buckets, so I can't complain too much. Yeah, everybody in Tennessee uses terms of endearment, but still, yeah, I didn't get my fish tanks done today. I got to clean them all, but I got sidetracked because I was moving Farlowella fry and eggs around. I've got, I think, what did I count? About 6 babies have hatched so far out of this batch of eggs. I'm hoping for a few more than 6, but just whatever. At least they're hatching. A small place would be easier to automate. I don't know, because you don't have a lot of room to run pipes and stuff. Buddy looks confused. He is confused. He's wondering who the heck I'm talking to. Are you confused, buddy? Am I talking to nobody again? Last week when the stream went so long, Buddy gave up on me and went and laid back in the bed. I think he was like hoping I would get better before I came to bed. What's in the treats I gave that dog? They're just doggy biscuits. Yeah, he's still watching me like, what are you doing? What are you doing? We're all confused. Yes, we are. And we all talk to ourselves and laugh at the computer. Like, look at the computer and laugh. Yep, yep. He's looking at me so funny. I gotta show you guys this a little focus on him. He's like, what are you doing, Mom? You're looking at the computer and talking. What are you doing? What are you doing, Mom? Oh, God. It does make you wonder what they're thinking while you're talking. Okay, okay, I got that. If you use a pond pump and drain, it makes life so much easier than buckets. Yeah, I use 2 pumps. I've got a bucket for siphoning into that's got a pump in it, and then I've got 100 feet of hose that goes to the sink, and then in the sink I've got a bucket for clean water to pump water back into the tank. So I got 2 separate pumps. Okay, lay down, buddy. Lay down. Lay down. I know. Buddy is going to be 10 years old in March. Yeah, I do usually stream on Wednesday nights, but this week they changed my schedule, so I work tomorrow night. So, and I had today off, which I normally don't have Tuesdays off, so I decided to go ahead and stream tonight. No, select pet. Today is Tuesday. But yeah, my schedule got switched around. So normally I'm working Tuesday nights, and then I have Wednesdays off. But this week I had Tuesday off and I work Wednesday. So hi, Not Nola Jane. Hi, Johan. So Priscilla, have you heard from Candy at all? I don't know if Priscilla's still in here or not. I haven't seen her for a little bit. Oh, you thought today was Sunday? No, it's not Sunday. Okay, anybody else got anything going on? Oh, that's my turtles. Yeah, Betty had me worried when I took him outside because he just like flopped down on the ground and acted like he didn't want to move and like he was in pain. But once I got him back in the house, he was fine. I think it's because it's let me see, I think it's -8 outside. Yeah, it's -8 outside, and it's just, I think his feet just got too cold too fast. Oh, you're checking good, Priscilla. Who posted cat poop a minute ago? Okay. I missed that. Is this ARCS? I don't know. Who hit the dislike button? I always get a couple dislikes, even on my videos. There's always at least one dislike here and there. So Kevin's not in here, so it must have been you, Priscilla. I have not seen Kevin. I don't think he's in here. Oh, it could have been Jeffro, yeah. Yep, it could have been Jeffro. How long? I don't know how long we're going for. It just depends. If you know, I don't know. If we don't get a good conversation going, then everybody's bored, then I'll shut it off early. You're holding a cat? No, he better not poop on you. Alaska retirement stream. Center stream. Oh my God. Oh my God. Not 4 hours. I still got stuff I got to do tonight. I got to clean all the tanks in this room. Hi, Aquafunk. How are you? Yeah, somebody did a dislike already. Actually, I can't see my likes and dislikes from on the screen. No, we did 4 hours last week. I got a lot I got to do tonight. I got sidetracked. I got to clean these tanks that are in this room. But I got sidetracked because I was moving Farlowella fry around and setting up the eggs. And then I walked back in the other room and I just changed the tanks in there last night. And I walked back there and I had some more Cory eggs. So I had to scoop them out and get them in a deal and find an airstone to drop in it and put some tea in there and on and on and on. So I got sidetracked and didn't get the tanks out here clean today yet. Bob is trying to troll you. Okay. How much nitrate do you have at the tap? Yeah, I got to do all of them up here. Oh my God, Bob, I did not. Don't blame it on me. What kind of Corys? The ones that I have that laid eggs today are just albino Corys. And they aren't even mine. They're in a big tub, like a 20-gallon tub. And I'm babysitting them for a friend until they're looking for a bigger place to live, and then they want to get bigger tanks. So I'm babysitting them, and they keep laying eggs, and I keep pulling the eggs and selling the babies to the pet store and da-da-da-da-da. How many tanks do I have in total? 24. How many tanks do you guys all have? Oh no, one of your goldies isn't doing good? What kind of goldie? I lost one not too long ago. It really, really upset me. I hate losing one of them. You have 20 tanks? Nice. You have 2. How many gallons? Oh my God, I don't even know how many gallons I have. How many gallons do you have, Priscilla? No, Haley, Jeff is not dead yet. I kind of wait for my revenge. You wait. During one of his live streams, when he least expects it, I will get even. You have 9. That's good. I have 4 to 5 tanks, only 4 here and the 5th at the preschool. Oh, that's cool. 20, yeah. Oh my gosh, Chubby Guppy. 31 in the house and 20 in the garage. Wow. But yeah, Haley, don't worry. I'm not going to forget. It's just sometimes the best revenge is when you wait until they don't expect it. My Sakura Aranda Hannah. Oh, they're always babies. Egg bound. Oh my gosh, I don't really know what to do about being egg bound. I think. Do you know how to squeeze the eggs out? If you don't know how to do it, you probably shouldn't try. But you turn the goldfish over and just real carefully massage down the center line, down their belly, like start up by the head and just really slowly and gently kind of massage downwards, and hopefully that will get some of the eggs to come out. But you got to be really, really gentle. Oh, yeah, I probably will, Select Pet. Hi, Merritt. Happy New Year. You're still at work, Haley? Yeah. Oh, I wish you could come over and help me with my tanks because I got sidetracked with Farlowella eggs and Cory Catfish eggs today, and I did not get my tanks done yet. You got 6 at the moment? Yeah, but you got some really nice tanks, Dan. You need to do another live stream and show your tanks again. I love the tan and the botanical stuff that you have in your tanks too. And I love those rabbit snails. I need to get me some of them. You have a 82.5 gallon, 20 gallon, 37 gallon, 10 gallon, 10 gallon, and a 5 gallon. See, I don't have any real big tanks. My biggest tanks are 40 breeders. Hi, Petsotics. Petsotics. Hey, Jeremy H. A full-blown fish junkie. I think all of us are full-blown fish junkies. That's what she said. Oh no, Benjamin, if you can do it, but you've got to be really gentle so you don't hurt them, because that's how they do it when you're spawning them. Instead of just letting them do it by themselves, a lot of breeders will like massage down the center line like that. Other than that, if you don't want to do that, you could. I don't know. I don't really know. You could try a little bit of salt in the water, or you could put her in some Epsom salts for a little while. Be real careful what you feed her. Maybe give her peas and stuff, or just not feed her. But I think if you're pretty sure that it's egg bound, I would try to massage some of them out of there. Oh, 82.5 gallons total. Okay. And biggest is a 37. Yeah. I've got 2 40 breeders right now, and I want to get 2 more. And then I've got two 29 gallons. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, about 7 5 gallons, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 10 gallons, I think. And then I've got a bunch of tubs that I'm keeping fish in too, like for breeding and stuff. Okay. Oh, you're going to go smoke a square. Oh, my God. I need a cigarette. 150 gallons between 9 tanks. That's nice. I got to figure out. I should sit down and figure out how many gallons I have, because I really don't even know. It's hard with, of course, I got the 100-gallon tub that I've got the turtles into, but I've only got probably 50 gallons of water in it. Yeah, I should have got sidetracked cleaning house, Leslie. I would have be a little bit more proud of myself. Instead, I got sidetracked with fish eggs and stuff like that. An Epsom salt bath. Yeah, I was thinking about that too for your fish, the goldfish. That might help. I probably wouldn't hit her with any meds because I don't think that'll do anything, but an Epsom salt bath would not hurt. Yeah, the 10 gallons are good for shrimpy stuff. So I got 10 gallons with shrimp in them. Uh, 20 longs, blue water, 20 longs are my favorite. I don't have any right now, but I really want to get some. I used to have some, but I haven't had any for a while. But yeah, when I can get into town and during $1 per gallon sale, because the nearest Petco to me is 60 miles away in Cheyenne, and right now it's over a very bad mountain pass. But I do want to get some 20 long tanks, and I want to get 2 more 40 breeders, because those 2 tanks are my favorite, the 40 breeders and the 20 longs. A paludarium, oh, that would be sweet. You can't reach the bottom. You need to get Twizzler skills, Alana. That way you can reach the bottom with the tweezers and get everything planted. Nice. You got Cory eggs? Yeah, I got some this afternoon. That's why I didn't get my tanks clean, Haley, because I was like gathering up Cory eggs again. What kind of eggs did you get? Well, I mean, what kind of Corys? Yeah, 20 longs are like, I love 20 longs. I wouldn't mind sometimes slowly replacing all of my 10 gallons of 20 longs. And then 40 breeders. I love 40 breeders too for a bigger tank. We need a bigger ladder. Oh, she's going to be here in a few. Are you talking about Candy? Did she make it home? I'm not sure what Chubby Guppy's talking about, but it sounds good. Oh, you're feeding her greens and small amounts of pellets soaked in Epsom solution. Yeah, I probably would just switch to just peas and greens. How many Farlowella eggs did I get? There's about probably 15 or so eggs, but only 6 of them have hatched so far. But they just started hatching this afternoon, so they might not be done yet. But there is at least 6 new babies in there. I know I use my fingers a lot too. I have some tweezers, but I haven't really mastered them yet. Candy got home. Yay! They made it home okay. I was really worried about her because I've driven those kinds of roads so many times, and man, it's white knuckles and a huge sigh of relief when you get home. My first 20 long was a quarantine, and now I know 100 of them. I know 20 longs are the best. Like say, eventually, I'm not going to worry about it right now, but eventually I wouldn't mind replacing all of my 10 gallons of 20 longs because I love 20 longs. Drops the lights into the tank. Oh, yeah. Thank you for Priscilla for letting us know because I really was worried about her. And I'm so glad they made it home okay. I wish I would, how you regret getting rid of stuff. I used to have about 720 longs, and I got rid of them, and I got rid of my 75-gallon tank. So now I wish I had all my 20 longs back. The 75, I don't really want a huge tank in here because my house is small, but I really would love it if I had still had those 20 longs. And the other thing I had that I got rid of was a 40 long. And that was actually a pretty cool tank, too, and I got rid of it. You have a rack of 620 longs. Oh, sweet. Sweet, sweet. That's what I would like to have. But I got a rack sitting outside. Oh, it's sitting out on my porch. And it's been sitting there like 2 months, and I haven't put it together yet. And I was thinking about it today, but it was so damn cold today. The warmest temperature today was 5 degrees. And I cannot, like I had the rack shipped to me. It's one of those steel racks. And I cannot lift the box. I just kind of maneuvered it into my carport and leaned it against the wall there. And I've got to open it up and take everything out and haul it in, piece at a time into the house to set it up because I can't lift it up the steps and get it into the house. I just can't. So I'm going to have to open the box and da-da-da-da-da. And I was going to do that today, but like I say, it only got up to 5 degrees, and I just didn't want to open up the door and have the door open while I was shoving stuff inside from the box. And I'm just like, it's going to have to wait. Yeah, the 40 long was pretty cool. It was about as long as a 55, but narrower and shorter. So it was sweet. I wish I had it now because I'd make an awesome planted tank out of it. You were on a mountain. Did you climb the mountain to talk to the wise man? Yeah, it was 48 inches long. Yeah, that's about what it was. It was like 12 by 12 by 48. It was kind of different. So I'm going to set you guys in front of the tank for a minute because I'm going to have a cigarette here for a second. But I'll still be watching the chat. There's Buddy sleeping. Yeah, you went to talk to the wise man. Did he give you the winning lottery numbers? That's the question. Yeah, I think 30 by 12 by 12 is a 20 long. Well, no. Is it 30? I'm not sure. I have to look it up. But hang on. No, we don't have to do that. And then we need to feed the fishies so they actually come to where you can see them. Here, fishy, fishy, fishy. Come on over here. There's some microworms for you. And I'm going to turn the heater on. Okay, time for a smoke. Oh, I don't have an ashtray. Okay, now it's time. The wise man gave me imaginary fish. Well, that wasn't very wise. Okay, let me see. How are your new fish doing? You just cut a lid for a 20 long. I need to make my own lids. What are you supposed to feed those fish again? I fed them microworms. That's what they're eating. $36 long is a 30 long. I wouldn't mind having a 30 long. I've never had a 30 long. Just had the 40 long. Okay. 40 long is 48 by 12 by 16. Okay. You need a new tank for your Farlowella babies. I just have some of them in a 5-gallon tank, and they're doing good. Just got to make sure you stay up on the water changes. And then the new ones that are hatching out today are in one of those breeder boxes that hangs on the side of the tank. Hi, Cop. 20 long is 30 1/4 long by 12 1/2 wide by 12 3/4 high. Okay. Yep, I need to get some more of them. I really miss having them. You need a new... You can have an imaginary tank for imaginary fish, Dr. S. I mean, you know, that would totally work. These are, what's on there right now is Daisy's rice fish. And I just fed them microworms. That's what the little white things floating around that they're eating are. Well, Merritt, with the Farlowellas, okay. Farlowella catfish, when they're born, you got to pull them. You have to pull them like just before they hatch. You need to pull them out and put them in some kind of a breeder box or something. And it can't be anything too big, because the thing with the Farlowella babies is they have to eat all the time. They have to have food in front of them 24/7, or they'll starve really fast. And they will not swim around to find it. They pretty much stay in one area. So you need to get them into, like before they hatch, get them into a breeder box. And then after like a day, because they'll have a yolk sac hanging on them, which mine do right now. And after a day or so, start feeding them. I feed mine the French cut green beans, and not enough to spoil in there or anything. But the thing is that they have to have food in front of them all the time, which is why if you let them have them in the main tank, it's not that the water's too deep. It's that they can't find food fast enough to survive. So you need them in like a more of a controlled area so that you can keep food in front of them all the time. Has anybody else been having mysterious pleco deaths? Huh. Oh no, Bentley. Oh, that's right. I remember watching that. His zebras died. That's a hard blow. Hey, Mason's Fish. Hi, Captain Savage. No pleco issues here. I've only got a couple plecos, so, and they're fine. Everybody's saying hi. What type of pleco? I just have a couple of the Starlight plecos. Yay! Hi, Candy. I am so glad you're home. I was worried about you. Anyway, yeah, I just have a couple Starlight plecos, and they're about maybe 6 months old, I think, something like that. I am so glad I was worried about you, Candy, because I know those roads got to be bad, bad, bad. Yeah, I got them from Michael. Mile High Plecos, Dan. I bought 3 of them from him, but when I got them, they were just like they were probably like half an inch long. They were real tiny, but they're getting bigger now. I'm not even sure how many I have because they're in a big tub right now because I got to get a 40 breeder because I want to put them in. And so right now I only see them when I like move stuff around in their tub. I moved my Rasbora hats over from the 20-gallon, thinking of adding some green Rasbora Michael DeVario Kubota and some kind of Cory cats. I have some of the green Rasboras, the Kubota Rasboras, in my 40 breeder. And now I've got to fish them out of my goldfish tank because I like scooped out a bunch of duckweed and threw it in the goldfish tank for the goldfish to eat. And I noticed this morning that I have 2 of my Kubota Rasboras must have hitchhiked on the duckweed. So they're in with my goldfish. So I'm going to have to try to catch them out of there and put them back into the tank that they belong in. Hi, Chattanooga Ed. Oh, it was black ice and horrible wind from Casper to home. Is there a lot of snow in Billings, Candy? You did that with one of your thread fins, Dan? Yeah. I looked through the net too because I accidentally killed one of them. About a month ago, I was making some homemade goldfish food and I scooped out a bunch of duckweed. And when I went to put it together, there was one of my Rasboras was in there and dead. So when I scooped out the duckweed this time, I looked through it. You know, I held the net up and I kind of wiggled it all around and I didn't see anything. So I went ahead and put it in with the goldfish, and I'll just be a son of a gun if there isn't 2 of my Kubota Rasboras are in with my goldfish now. Let's see what didn't go over. Oh yeah, I'm so glad Candy made it home. I've been really worried about you for the last few hours, Candy, hoping that everything was good. Oh, I didn't see you got about 5 inches of snow. Yeah. We got snow yesterday, but it was so cold that it's just like really, really dry snow because it's really cold. They're crafty, sneaky fish. Yeah, and they wanted to play with the goldfish. Yeah. Well, I know from experience that actually, no, it's not going to happen. I was going to say goldfish will eat small fish because one time when I didn't know what I was doing many years ago, I got some neon tetras and put them in with my fancy goldfish. I had some Arandas, and within like 8 hours, they had eaten all of the neons. But my goldfish now are those pearl scales, and I don't know if you've watched any of my videos, but they are really fat and derpy, and I don't think they could catch those Rasboras if they wanted to because they don't move that fast. You're off to bed, Merritt? Okay. Have a good night. Oh, it's 6:53 a.m. and that's what time I went to bed last night. No, they don't bother the shrimp at all. They might get some babies once in a while, but not enough because there's a lot of shrimp still in there. Let me see the axolotls. They are, my axolotl is in the bedroom, in my spare bedroom, and I can't stretch the camera that far. So you would have to wait, Mason, until I do my next video. One of my videos coming up, I'm going to update my baby axolotl. And my daughter texted me yesterday and asked me if I wanted to have her axolotl because she doesn't have time to take care of it. So I got to get those shelves up so I can take hers because that's another tank to put up. And then when mine's a little female and hers is about, I think it's about 2 years old and it's a male. So when mine gets big enough, I might try to breed them and have some babies. See if I can do that. Let's see. Good night, Anthony. Thanks for stopping by. And good night, Merritt. Get some sleep, for goodness sakes. And Happy New Year, everybody. Happy New Year, Candy. Happy New Year, everybody. And Benjamin's going to live vicariously through Alana. Yeah, I don't really have community tanks anymore. I used to do community tanks, but now I just do mostly like I'll have something for a bottom, and then I'll have one fish, maybe 2 different kinds of fish in the tank, and then some bottom feeders. Oh, Candy, I'm sorry. I bet it was a tense drive home. I'm going to have a cigarette, and then I'll turn the camera back around. I'm watching the chat. Yeah, a lot of times when I worked in Cheyenne, I'd have drives home like that, where by the time I got home, my knuckles were pure white, and I was so tense. But I'm so very glad you made it okay. How's Caleb doing? Yeah, take some deep breaths and relax, Candy. I've been thinking about you all day, hoping that your drive wasn't too terrible and you made it okay. Oh, lots of side effects. That sucks. Is this his last one he's supposed to get, though? The last chemo spine treatment? Yeah, it does suck and blow, Bob. That makes me sad. 2 more. Oh, God. That's really tough. And it's so hard when it's a kid because you just wish that you could take it away and take it on yourself or something, but you can't. I know it sucks. I know my one daughter that's got MS, she's been having a really rough month this month too. And it just makes me sad because you just want to be able to hug them and make it everything better, and you can't. You just can't. But as a mom, that's what you want to do. And when they're little, yeah, I mean, Unless they learn the hard way like Caleb has. When they're little, they think you can fix anything. And that makes it even worse. So who else has some baby fishies going on? Oh, I know what I was going to say, Candy. I'm hoping that next week I'll be able to ship fish to you if you're going to be home. Because I was looking at the weather, and next week it's supposed to be up in the 30s and 40s. So I think that they would be okay with a couple heat packs in them. But I'm not going to try to ship them yet because it's cold. It's still really cold. It was supposed to get up in the 20s today. And then it was supposed to be a low of -1 tonight. But it never got above 5. That was our high today, was 5 degrees. And right now it's -9. And it wasn't even supposed to get that cold tonight. It was supposed to be a low of -1. If it's -9 now, you know, by the wee hours of the morning, it's going to be like -10 or 11. So I don't want to ship fish yet. But next week it's supposed to get up in the 30s and a couple days even up to 40. So I'm going to wait and ship them then. Hi, Slashmaster. Me. Do you have some baby fish, Jeremy? Yeah, 2 degrees. Yeah, it never got above 5 here, and it was supposed to be up to 20. And I was watching today, and it never, 5 degrees was the high. You got a bunch of baby Cory. What kind of Corys you got? And bristlenose plecos? And your wild mollies. That's cool. Do you keep them in brackish water, Dr. S? Derpy and cute. You must be talking about your goldfish, Benjamin. That's why mine are derpy and cute. I haven't had mollies for years. Some guppies and a billion shrimplets, yeah. Oh, betta fry. I want to try to breed my bettas, but I've got a couple of males, but I've got a couple of the what do you call them? The big finned ones, the side fin ones, Dumbos. I've got a couple Dumbo females that are really nice. So I'm going to find a nice Dumbo male to breed one of them too. The neon green rasboras, not really, but I have mine in a fairly big group. So what I do find to be shy is the drape fin barbs were really shy. And all they did was hide. Every time I stepped in the room, they'd duck and hide. So I got some ember tetras and I put in with them like as dither fish. And now those drape fin barbs are out all the time. So that really, really helped. Fancy goldies are the kings and queens of derp, yes. Especially my pearl scales. They are totally round and totally, that's why I say I've got some Kabodi rasboras in there accidentally with them right now. And I'm not too worried about them eating them because there's no way in hell those big fat goldfish are going to catch them. Oh, you have some brackish gobies? Oh, cool. Yeah, that's if I was going to do mollies again, I would probably do a brackish tank with them. Hi, D Exotics. Yeah, a goldfish, they say, which actually is pretty true. If you want fancy goldfish to get to the size that they can and stuff, I think it's 20 gallons for one goldfish and then 10 gallons for each one after that. Abid, hi, Happy New Year. Yeah, I haven't had, it's probably been, I haven't had any mollies for probably 50 years. They were in the first tank I ever set up. I had some mollies in there. Oh, mud skippers, yes. I got a deal going with Jesse and Carson to trade some of these rice fish that you're looking at, some of their babies for a couple of mud skippers, and I can't wait. But I don't want them shipping to me right now because it's way too cold. Hi, river pigs. Synodontis. Oh, if I was gonna, I need to get a couple 40 breeders, and I want to get some Synodontis because they are so cool. He kind of was only in here for a minute, Candy, and then he took off. He ducked and ran. Oh, but on my Facebook page, I forget what I posted something. I forget what I posted, but he got on there and said, "Oh, I know what I posted how cold it was." And he got on there and he said that, "Oh yeah, but as young as I was, the cold shouldn't bother me much." And I told him, "Quit kissing ass." It's too late. You might as well quit kissing ass because you already said it. Oh. Yeah, Priscilla dragged him in by the ear, but I don't think he didn't stay very long. Yeah, he's trying to cover it up now, but yeah. The thing is that I'm not going to get him right away. I'm going to wait till the moment is right, and then I'm going to nail the hell out of him. Yeah, do an unchiseling instead of an unboxing. I know it's like right now it's too cold to ship anything because they say, I think it was Dan was saying that when you put a heat pack in a box, it keeps it 10 degrees above what it is outside. But, God damn it, it's like -8 outside right now. So 10 degrees above that, I'm still going to have dead fish. So I do not want to order anything until it'll warm up and then it'll get cold again, but it'll warm up if I hit it just right in a warm spot. Like I say, next week is supposed to be like at least 40 for a few days and up into the 30s. So I'm going to be shipping Candies, some of these Daisy's rice fish. Probably the ones that you're looking at, the smaller of there's some full-grown adults in there, and there's some about half-grown ones in there. And so she's probably looking at some of her fish right now. Only fish for Punchy is Gordon's fish sticks. Yeah, right now I could get some of them in really easily. This is all because of the error of Jeff. Yeah, that was, it's like, they call me a sweet old lady. Okay, I'm not really sweet. So, that's one strike. An old lady, yes, I am an old lady. I am old. I admit it. I'm old. But when you combine the sweet with the old lady, oh my God. Oh my God, yeah. Oh, you got fish shipped in February and it was 25 below. Yikes, yikes. Well, I got some little baby pearl scales last month, and it was down into the single digits at night. And the guy shipped them from Florida, and he didn't put any insulation in the box. He shipped them overnight, but he didn't put any insulation in there. And I got 2 of them, and they died. And then, so I wrote to him. He said, not a problem. He'd ship me some more. So he shipped me 3 of them. And I told him how cold it was, and he still, I'm stopping myself from cussing here, he still didn't put any insulation in the box. And when I got them, I opened them up, and they were 45 degrees. The water was 45. And I ended up losing one of them. The other 2 are doing good, but I ended up losing one of them. No, I am not sweet, Jeremy. Don't you say that, or I will kick your ass. I work hard on my reputation of being mean. Don't you go trying to ruin that. I will line both you and Jeffro up and kick both your asses just to show you that I'm not sweet. Yeah, that's how it is, Jeremy. Like I say, I've worked many years and very hard on my reputation, so don't you go trying to ruin it. Next live stream, 2 dudes get beat up. Yeah, damn right. Oh my God, you might like it. I don't know. I'm having a cigarette, Bob. I'm sitting here smoking and watching the chat, so that's why you can't see me. You're kept by very mean women, so the bar's much higher. Okay. Well, I live by myself, so. But like I say, I work on my reputation, so don't be even thinking about calling me sweet. Now, old, yeah, I am old. But, and you can call me old, but don't combine it with sweet. I mean, like saying that I'm an old lady, yeah, okay, I am. But sweet old lady, oh my God, no. No, don't even go there. Bob Kaler can tell you that. He's scared of me. As well he should be. I'll paint a picture of the ass kicking, yep. Old people tell the best stories. I'm not telling stories. I'm not. Because everybody's been giving me a bad time about my stories. So I'm trying not to tell any stories. I don't have to hide it from the fish fam. Hide what from the fish fam? Yep, you should be scared of me. I am scary. Oh, chubby gubby. That's funny. My brother's wife was a Filipino. I absolutely loved her. When you find my head, could I have it back? So how is everyone's New Year? Well, it's the first day. And I didn't make any resolutions at all. Other than not to buy any packs of cigarettes. And to just roll my own so I don't spend as much money, which I've been doing anyway. But every once in a while I get lazy and buy a pack at work. But my only New Year's resolution is not to do that at all. Yeah, there's some weird looking shrimp in there. They're all coals. And there's some pretty ones once in a while. There's some red ones once in a while. A lot of blues. Some wild colored ones. But yeah, there's some different shrimp in there. You want to do over on the first day? I don't blame you, Candy. That could not have been a fun drive home. I've got some in there that are, I don't know if any of them will come to the front. There's a lot of black ones. And there's some red Rileys. And there's some, like black Rileys that have blue instead of white. So they're like black head and then a blue body and then a black tail. They're kind of cool. Are you a Filipino? Cool. I used to know a little bit of Tagalog, but it's been so many years ago I kind of forgot. It's pretty similar to Spanish, though. I know my sister-in-law used to be able to listen to Spanish people speaking, and she could understand most of what they said. What kind of Riley shrimp do you have, Alana? Oh, a Great Barrier Reef store, salt and fresh water. I wish we had a store here in town, but well, there's a little pet store in town. I guess it qualifies, but they only have like 8 tanks total, and that includes some little like 3-gallon tanks. And they don't get much in, and when they do get stuff in, every once in a while they'll get something in that I want, but they usually only get like 2 or 3 of different things. And it's like, if I'm going to get new fish, I want at least 6 or so, because I like to breed everything I get. And I don't want to start out with like 1 or 2 fish or 3 fish. I want to get like at least 6. You have one random red Riley as a coal. You got one from Lucas as a coal. That's cool. Yeah, Bob, sure. Yeah, Wyoming, the population of Wyoming is not very big. There's no fish clubs. And there's not much in the way of pet stores. There's a Petco in Cheyenne, but that's 60 miles from me, over a very bad mountain pass this time of year. So, oh, that's okay, Mason. That's okay. I had to get some work done anyway, but it was fun talking to you. Good night, Benjamin. We'll see you later. Yeah, that's kind of what it is. I think Tagalog is based on Spanish. My nephews, when they came over, they couldn't speak English, and I used to know a little bit to talk to them because I babysat them. Mostly my sister-in-law taught me to tell them when they were misbehaving that I was going to cut their balls off. So that's like mostly what I know. Yeah. That was my babysitting skills. See, there's one of the shrimp that's got a little bit of blue on it. Doesn't have as much as most of them, but he's got like black and then a little bit of blue on his belly and then black again. Yes, I know I'm scary, Benjamin. Oh, you'll probably have nightmares tonight now. Yeah, there's quite a few. And then you see the other one that's swimming there kind of has a blue belly and a little bit of black on his tail. I've got quite a few like that. The sweetest and the most amazing. Oh my God, Jeremy. What I was going to tell my nephews that I was going to cut their balls off if they didn't behave. See how sweet I am? Potobiog candy. It's Potobiog. Oh, you met Sean? That's cool. That's cool, Bob. I bet he's a kick in the pants. You're counting yours over and over again? Oh, my God. Counting his balls, yep. Now, see, if Jeff Rose was in here, he could be worried right now. He's a big guy. Huh. Yeah, I think he looked pretty tall in the films I've seen of him. A sweetie poo. He probably wouldn't like being called a sweetie poo, Joel. Oh, that's nice. I haven't met anybody off of here because there's nobody I'm going to meet in Wyoming. Someday I'm going to drive down to see Priscilla and Mile High Plecos. And maybe sometime I'll be able to meet Candy if I go up to Billings and see my son this spring. It should be okay, Alana. I would, because I took out some sponge filters that were getting BBA, but I didn't let them get dry. I pulled them out of the tank and I sprayed them and let them sit for just a minute. And then I dipped them in into the water in the bucket that I just siphoned out of the tank and kind of rinsed them a little bit and put them back in. But I think it might kill the bacteria that's on the outside, like on the BBA, but it should be, I mean, don't soak the whole thing, you know, to where it goes inside of it. So, and it should be all right. Hi, Magic. Hi, Magic Mom. Well, yeah, Priscilla, you got to go to the big to-do. That would be fun. Oh, good, Select Pet. You can come over and do my water changes. When you do your national tour, you'll book in Wyoming. All right. Oh. There's not a lot of people in Wyoming, period. And like Dan's Fish is in Wyoming, but he's way up in the northern part of Wyoming, which is about 9 or 10 hours from here. Actually, Priscilla and Michael are closer because Fort Collins would be about an hour and a half from here. So I could actually meet them easier than anybody else. And then maybe Candy this summer because my son lives in Billings, and maybe I can, if I go up to see my son, I can like give Candy a call and meet her for coffee or something. If she wants to. She might be too scared of me to actually meet me in person. Oh, did you end up on Lucas's stream? Cool. Corey and his son, Jimmy. I'm coming to your house. Now, that's scary, Candy. You got to be careful about that. You know how Corey talks about weird people, you know, being not inviting them to their house. No, Jimmy's not his son. Joel, quit lying. Oh, you guys are funny. You thought they looked alike? They do kind of, huh? Yeah. That would be really cool. That would be cool to meet Jesse and Carson. That'd be a lot of fun. I'd like to meet them sometime. I really like both of them. Yeah, the aquatic experience would be fun to go to, but that's too far and too much money for me. But I'm hoping maybe sometime before I die of old age, you know, sweet old ladies die of old age eventually. Maybe they will have one in Denver. Corey's Jimmy's son. Okay. Okay. Yeah, who is Dr. S? I'm not going to say that out loud because, yeah. I mean, I'm not going to say his whole name out loud. But are you somebody that we know from by a different name? What did you change it from? Yeah, are you Dr. Shishimi? Shishimi? Oh, okay. Okay. Hi. That makes sense. That makes total sense as soon as you said, about meeting up with Jesse and Carson. Okay, Mason, try to make it back. All the YouTubes were very nice. I bet Lucas is the bomb. I would love to meet Lucas. He would be fun to sit down and talk to for a while. You'd see Jimmy randomly walking around and probably gave him weirdo smiles. Yeah, I would do that too. I probably wouldn't. I'd be too scared to walk up and actually say hi. I'd just stand there and smile. Yeah, Lucas would be fun to sit down and talk to. I know he would. So did you meet him, Bob? You should. I remember you talking about that. You asked him if you could meet halfway, but he didn't have time. Yeah, because you said it was too far away. Yeah, but I don't want to say your name out loud now, Doctor. Yes. Oh, you kept the juvies. Okay. And Joseph. Yeah, Joseph would be fun to meet too. Oh, your real name? What is your real name? Not that I probably won't be able to pronounce it if it's a tongue twister. It's in Hawaiian. Yeah, I figured that. Kami? Kami? I bet that's not it. Oh my gosh, a picture with Lucas and Gary Lang. That would be awesome. I hope you have it mounted on your wall. Yeah, Lana, I've always been kind of shy too, so I can totally relate to you not wanting to walk up and talk to him. Oh, the fish you got were from Gary? That is awesome. Awesome, awesome. Pretty close. So pretty close to Kami. Okay. Nolani. Just like meeting your best friends. Well, when you talk to them a lot, then yeah. And you're on a lot of you've been on a lot of like Mark's live streams with Joseph and stuff. So it was probably just like you'd always known him. You do a few laps. Okay. Okay, I'm going to have one more smoke, and then I'll put the camera back. He's a creeper. Yeah, he did promise him to do the warrior dance, which I've seen online before, and that is totally awesome. Awesome. Yep. They would be expensive and rare, I'll bet. Yep, no backing out of it. Oh, okay. Exactly. Exactly, Alana. My name is the mean old lady, so don't you guys go changing it. Yeah, I'll probably just call you Doc because it's easy to remember. Mean old lady Pam, that's right. That is me, and it does not bother me a bit to say that. Gary Lang was in the St. Louis Fish Club I was in. Oh, really? Oh, you lost your stream and you're back now? Okay. What's the temperature up there, Candy? Is it cold? I know that the forecast keeps saying it's supposed to get down to -1 tonight. But no, it's -7 right now. 17 degrees. Well, it's the wind. It probably feels just as cold. It was really odd because I took, before the stream started, I took Buddy outside. And Buddy loves the snow. Oh, Jeremy, you hush. But Buddy loves the snow, and I got him out there, and he went out and went potty. Then he got about halfway back to me, and he just laid down on the ground. I mean, like, it was not good at all. And I went and I petted him and got him up and brought him back in the house. I'm like, what the heck is wrong with him? And after he got in the house, he was like limping and like his back end, like he acted like he didn't want to move his back end at all. And then when he warmed up a little bit, he was okay. So I think it was just too cold for him. No, I don't have any salt, Dan, but I'm going to make sure I don't take him out that late again when it's that cold because, like I say, he loves the snow, but I think his feet just got too cold and his hips didn't want to move. And I was actually scared for a minute. It was just before the stream started, and he actually scared me because I thought there was something really wrong with him. But once I got him back I had to help him up the back porch because I think his feet were too cold and he didn't want to go up the steps. Putting baby socks on him. That's a good idea to put baby socks on him. But I think he usually only goes out once a day. And I think I just got to make sure I take him out in daylight when it's a little bit warmer because he really did scare me. It really did scare me because he did not want to move. Okay, River Pigs, we shall see you later. Have a good night. Thank you for stopping by. This is a real tame one, River Pigs. Sometimes they get pretty bad. Yeah, I bet Lucas and Jeremy are both pretty awesome to meet in person. As long as Jeremy doesn't try calling me sweet, then I would have to kick his ass. And yeah, you know. And then everybody would feel sorry for him and he'd be limping around. Mean old lady Pam, yeah. Yeah, that was my fault. And I will remember that, not to make sure I take him out when the sun's out. Because it was up to 5 today and he probably would have been fine. But when I took him outside, it was -8 and he was all excited to go outside. Then all of a sudden it was just like he didn't want to move. He just laid there. And then when he went to go up the steps, he couldn't hardly move. So yeah, it was not good. And I'm not going to do that to him again. Oh yeah, Kevin's not here to make the stream raunchy. He'll probably look for the stream tomorrow night, but like I say, I had to do it tonight because I work tomorrow night. They moved my days around. I think one of the kids at work wanted the time and a half today, which is fine with me because the whole, like, in all of 2018, I worked every single holiday. 90 minutes and counting. Is it a countdown, Bob? I can get off now if you're tired. Yeah, he did have a rough time. But see, it is my fault because he will wait. He will wait all day and he'll hold it all day and wait for me to tell him it's time to go out. And I should have done it this afternoon. I shouldn't have waited till after dark because it's just too cold. Of course, according to the weather forecast, it was supposed to be a -1 for a low tonight, and it's already been down to -8. So, but yeah, I should have taken him out during the day, and I'm going to make sure that I don't do that to him again. You're helping me unwind from these roads. Yeah, I bet. But I'm going to try to, if I remember next time I go to Walmart, I'll pick up some baby socks to put socks on. I don't know if he'll have a fit when I do that, but I think that's what the problem was it was just too damn cold out there for him. Which you don't really think about because, like I say, he'll go out and roll in the snow and play, and he absolutely loves it. But it was just damn cold out there, and I feel really bad that I did that to him. And he's such a good dog. Like I say, he will wait until I take him out. He won't like go to the door and whine or anything. He'll just lay there and wait for me to say it's time to go out. So it was my fault. You used to wrap a couple of those kind of cotton socks around your bracelet. Oh, okay. Talking to Bob. For baby socks, put them on every day and night, right before feeding them and dinner. Oh, okay. I could try that. He'd probably let me put them on him and stuff. He'd just think it was weird and walk funny. But that's better than him doing like he did out there because he was definitely hurting. And I just, like I said, I feel bad for doing that to him. He couldn't make bail again. Oh, that's a good one. That's right, John. You got to be careful around me. Don't call me no sweet old lady. Don't buy him neon pink ones. I don't know how he'd act. I don't know how he'd act actually, because every once in a while I'll buy him a new bandana and tie it like a bandana around his neck, like in his collar. And he absolutely is so proud of himself when I do that. He loves it. He absolutely loves it when he gets a new bandana. So I'm not sure what he'd think about the socks, but they'd be a little bit different. Being on his feet, he might not like it. But I'm going to try it because we still got a long winter ahead of us. We're ship free tonight. Oh. I think Buddy went back to bed now. Well, us sweet old ladies, we don't say words like shit and stuff. So yeah. My fish tank's kind of boring. I guess I'll put the camera back, although I don't know why. Yeah, I'll leave it there. We'll give him a little bit of food. Hey guys, you always like food, huh? Over here. There we go. Microworms. The rice fish absolutely love microworms candy. We put shoes on my 5-pound chihuahua and she looked at me like my brain fell out. That's what I'm wondering if Buddy would do. But like I said, I got to think of something because I don't know. He probably would have been okay if I would have taken him out during the day though. But -8 in the snow and he was definitely in pain. Oh no, Priscilla. How did you do that? Do you want me to send you some? I can send you a start. You don't have any either, Candy? Neither one of you have microworms? I can send Candy. I know I'm going to send you some vinegar eels to get them started. I'll send you some microworms too if you don't have any. And Priscilla, if you get on my Facebook and send me your address, when the temperature gets up into the 40s, I'll send you a start. Got too moist and moldy. Oh, you got to put more yeast in them. Can you send me a picture? Who are you talking to? Okay, Candy, I'll send you some microworms and some vinegar eels when I send the fish. Because I'll have a heat pack in there or two with them anyway. So I can definitely send you some starter cultures. And Bob doesn't have any. You drowned them. You let them get too wet. If you want, Bob, when I ship you some Farlowellas and some drape fins, I can throw some in there for you too. If you want to start some more, just let me know. And Priscilla, if you want some, just send me your address. I do my vinegar eels with a combination of oatmeal and Rice Krispies. I'd get the cheap bags of, it's not Rice Krispies, but you know, the cheap ones from Walmart. That's the same thing. And I'll make the oatmeal. And then and I'll start the culture in the oatmeal with some yeast sprinkled over the top of it. And when it starts getting a little bit runny, I'll start adding crunching up the Rice Krispies and adding them and stirring it in and letting them get going again. And always, like every 3 or 4 days, I sprinkle the top with yeast because that keeps it from molding. Okay, good night, Johan. Hi, Maxwell. How are things in the land down under? What kind of pictures? Jeremy sent them from Michigan, and then you get used to it though. The reason I say I can send as many as you guys want. I can send you some because I've always got, like right now, I think I have 5 tubs of them going. So all I would have to do is just take 1 tub and divide it up and send you guys some. So if you want some, just let me know. Let's see. Good night, John. Good night, John. Jeremy sent some in Michigan. What? I can't find Joel's comment of what kind of pictures he wanted. Yeah, Sashimi has a new name, and I'm not going to say it out loud. And you got them right with you now, huh? Oh, well, it's not hot here. It's -8 degrees here right now. Good night, Captain Savage. Thanks for stopping by. You need directions. You want me to type you out directions on the vinegar eels and the microworms candy? I can totally do that. Yeah, Priscilla, just send me your address. I'm not going to try to send them when it's this cold, but I think next week it's supposed to warm up a little bit, and I'll try to send you some then. Because I imagine they're just like fish, and they're not going to want to be shipped in the cold. I'm sure that frozen oatmeal and worms would not be a good thing to open up. But yeah, send me your address. And Candy, yeah, I'll type you out directions for both the vinegar eels and the microworms, and I'll send you a start of both. Oh, at least you're above 0, Priscilla. It is not above 0 here. It is -8 right now. And I imagine by the time like 4 o'clock in the morning, it's going to be at least -10, probably colder than that. Hi, Phoenix. Oh, your ginger cat riding bicycle wearing a top hat. No, Joel, I'm not going to do that. Oh, not going to happen. But Bob, if you want me to draw your puppy, you need to think about sending me a picture too. And we can talk about prices and stuff if you really want one. If you want a drawing. Alex had a good video on vinegar eels. Yeah, but they're pretty easy to do. I actually don't watch him because, well, a couple things I watched he made some mistakes on, so I just kind of quit watching him. Because misinformation is not a good thing. Oh, that's what I do, Captain Savage. I do that too. When I go to bed, I'll leave a stream going just so that the person gets the watch hours. So thank you very much for that. I do that myself all the time. I'm doing good, Phoenix. How are you doing? Thank you very much, and a Happy New Year to you too. Yeah, go feed your gecko. So yeah, so Priscilla needs to send me your address, and I will type out some directions if you want. Priscilla, when I send you some, I'll type out how I do it too. Although, like I say, there's a lot of online videos on how to do it too, and I do it a little bit different than other people do, but it works for me. So if you want, I can send you some directions on how I do it. Jeremy probably does a lot better job at it than me, because I just kind of muddle through things and do what works for me. But they're pretty simple. Yeah, I think I remember seeing Dan doing a video on the vinegar eels too. The vinegar eels are super, super simple because you set them up and you just put it in a dark cupboard, and they're good for like, I think I set mine up 8 months ago, and I've been feeding them to some baby Daisy's rice fish this week that were just hatched, and it's like, yeah, they're really simple. Oh my God, Jeremy, it is not sweet. Oh no, don't you start saying that. That is not sweet. I was just telling the truth. You know a lot more about this shit than I do. But that's not sweet of me to say so. God, I'm gonna have to kick some ass. I am gonna have to kick some ass. I'll get you and Jeffro in the same room, and I'll kick both your asses just to show you that I'm not a sweet old lady. Okay. That's right. That's right. I'll send you frozen worms in oatmeal. Just for you. I am not being nice, Reels. I'm never nice. But yeah. And I have some, oh God, I got to do that tonight too. I ordered a microworm starter culture, and I got everything I need to set it up, and it's still in the box it came in. It's been in the box it came in for a month now, and I just keep adding food for them and sprinkling it with water because, I keep thinking, well, I'm going to do a video on how to set them up. So the damn things are still in the box after a month. So I need to do that tonight before I go to bed. But there's a lot of worms in there now. It started out when I got them, there was just, I could see 3 or 4 worms in there. And now the whole thing is just like I dropped some cat food in there, and it's just the cat food's like moving with worms. But yeah, I need to get them set up, but I keep putting it off because I want to do a video on it, and I'm lazy. Hi, Melvin. No, no, Jeremy, I am not going to change my name to 54 Sweetie. And you just made my list. Just so you know. Just so you know. I keep track of these things. Everybody thinks that's funny, but like I say, I keep a list. It's not that funny. Oh, you like lists? Yeah. Tell us a story. Oh, God, I don't even know when the first time I cussed was, Bob. How could I tell a story about the first time I cussed? Oh, my gosh. I remember one time, though, when my oldest daughter was little. She was like about 2 or 3. And we had some friends over. And we had dinner, and I was in the kitchen doing the dishes, and everybody was out in the living room visiting. And my daughter dropped her doll, and she said, "Oh, shit." And everybody was like, "Oh, my gosh," And they were like, "Where did she learn that?" And her dad says, "Oh, she learned it from her mom." And I stepped out of the kitchen with a dish towel in my hand and stuff. And I said, "Bullshit." And then I was like, "Oh, never mind." So that didn't work out very well. Oh my gosh, I just told a story and I promised myself I wasn't going to tell any stories tonight. Because everybody's been teasing me about telling stories. So that was it for the night. Done. Yeah, you did, Bob. You did. You got me to tell a story. No, I've got too many stories. Oh my God, Jeremy. Oh my God, I'm going to kick your ass. Oh, who was it? Joel. It was Joel. And it was Dan. So go get him, Candy. And it was Jeremy and Jeffro. Go get him, Candy. Oh my God, Jeremy, you're gonna get you're really pushing it. Oh. I was gonna wear my stocking hat tonight for the stream, but I forgot to grab it. I have a stocking hat that you guys would like. I should go back and grab it. Hang on. I'll be right back. Oh, well, that was a never mind. I don't know where I put it. Act like we can see it. The hat. No, the aquarium. I couldn't find it anyway, Bob. I don't know where I put it. And Haley's back. Yay. Hi, Haley. Yeah, Candy did have an awful drive home. Oh, thank you, Bob. No, I couldn't find it, or I'd show it to you guys. It's a green Yoda cap. Stocking cap. And it has a story behind it. So do you still have to drive home yet tonight, Haley? Of course it does look cute on me, Bob, because I'm an old lady. Yeah, they do. They got like really, like in the right light, their eyes just glow blue. They're really neat fish. Been up since 9 a.m. and went to bed at 5 a.m. And you still have to drive home, yeah. Oh, dear. Well, be careful going home. I know I used to work in Cheyenne, which was an hour's drive. And in the wintertime, and when the road was really bad, I've driven home in the middle of blizzards and shit. And I remember one night it took me 3 hours to get home. And when I got home, my knuckles were white and my hands were shaking because it was a really, really bad drive. An exceptionally bad drive home over the pass. And I was going I was on this black ice and the wind was blowing and it was moving my whole truck sideways. And there was 3 semis behind me. I was going like 20 miles an hour and there was 3 semis behind me with their flashers on and they wouldn't pass me because it was really icy. It was really icy. Oh, 40's not bad. 40's like spring. It's -8 here right now. That was just a short story, Bob. That was just like, I didn't get fully into it. It was really brief. So it doesn't really count as a story. If I would have gotten into it, I would have explained how the truck was going sideways and shit. But yeah, it took me 3 hours to get home that night. On the freeway. That's right. 40 degrees is flip-flop weather. If it was 40 degrees here, I'd be opening up my windows and letting some of the moisture out of this house. Because I need to get some dehumidifiers because it's bad. I got moisture on all my outside walls. But I can't get dehumidifiers until I pay the electric bill and get it caught up. And then I'm going to get some. She's not joking. She's not joking, Haley. 40 degrees is flip-flop weather when you live in Wyoming or Montana. That is nice. Like I say, it's -8 here right now. See, she shoveled snow in flip-flops. Yep, I totally believe it. Yeah. 40 degrees sounds like heaven right now. Hey, Carson, welcome back to the stream. Yep, 40 degrees is nice. Buddy would like 40 degrees. You've been sitting so long your hiney is numb. Well, stand up for a minute. Oh, no. Okay. Well, then, let's change the subject from that. What? I just sounded like Dwayne? Oh my God. Like my voice sounded like his? See, I am old. There you go. I'm waiting for you to explain yourself, Candy. Oh, when I said welcome back to the stream, I'm sorry. Oh my God. Yep, he's just a kid compared to me. Actually, I think I'm the same age as Dwayne. I think he's the exact same age as me. I'm not sure. But yeah, I probably sound old. Well, now I'm depressed, Candy. Thank you so much for that. Candy's just changing the subject so people won't think she's crazy for shoveling snow in flip-flops. Tell us about being a secretary. Oh, I've been a secretary at different places. That was the second job I ever got was as a secretary at Portland General Electric Company in Portland, Oregon. And let's see, then I had various jobs. I was a deli manager and worked at Disneyland for a while. And then when I moved to Texas for a while, I was secretary at a quarter horse ranch for a while. And then when I moved up to Cape Cod in Massachusetts, I was a secretary at an embroidery place, like one of the places that makes like hats and shirts and stuff for companies. I was a secretary there for a while. And then I was a secretary at GMAC Mortgage during the mortgage crisis, and they ended up going out of business. And that was the last secretarial job I've had. That old voice sound. Oh, thank you, Joel. Thank you so very much. I'm ready to like grab my cane and go to bed now. Oh my God. You guys are depressing the crap out of me. Yeah, thank you. That's pretty funny. Oh, geez. Gravelly. Thank you. Hi, Heather. Please save me from these people. Start talking about something else besides how old I am. So, Heather, do you have any baby fish right now? Oh, Jeff's going to get a payback, but it's going to be when he least expects it. And then I'm going to nail him. Oh, my God, yeah. What fish am I planning on getting next? Well, I'm getting those, the mud skippers. That's going to be the very next fish that I get. Does that count? And then I am going to get some more fish, but I'm not sure what. I'm going to actually, I'm going to have to look over what Dan's got. Because he always gets like unusual fish in, which is what I like. And I'm kind of thinking real heavy on getting some half beaks because I really kind of been wanting them. Oh, you've got baby super red bristlenose and baby panda cories. Nice. And baby blue neocardinas. Nice. Yep. Mud skippers, Carson. Actually, I'm getting mud skippers from Carson and Jesse. But it's got to wait. Well, Jesse's got to get his license so I can ship to Hawaii. But also, it's got to wait a little while because it's freaking -8 degrees here right now. Yeah, that's I'm looking at those half beaks. The little pet store here in town actually got some in, and this guy I work with, we always talk fish because he's got some tanks, and he's the guy that I'm babysitting some albino cories for him and his wife, and some goldfish. And I've been babysitting them till they can find a bigger place. But we always talk fish, and he always stops by the pet store. And he told me he works like the late night shift. So like he comes in about half an hour before I leave, and we usually bullshit before I go home. And he told me that they had some really weird looking fish. And I asked him what they were, and he couldn't remember, but he showed me, he found them online and showed me a picture on his phone, and they were half beaks. And I was like, oh my God, I want some. And he said, well, they have a whole tank of them. And I was like, oh, I'm going to have to get over there. Well, this was like Saturday, and they close on Sunday and Monday. And Tuesdays I work, and Wednesday I have off usually. So I went in, as soon as I got up Wednesday morning, I went in to get some. And heck, they were gone. Like there was one dead one, and one that was laying on the bottom like it was going to die. And one of them looked okay, and that was it. That's all they had, basically just one. So I didn't get any because anytime I buy anything, I want to get enough to breed them. And 1 or 2 definitely is not enough to breed them. So I want to get at least 6 of them when I get them. Oh, that's a good idea, Carson. Yeah, I really want some half beaks. I've been thinking about them for the last couple months, thinking I want to get some. They had some in Knoxville, but they had ick. Yeah, the ones at the pet store here, they were, I got a feeling they didn't sell them. I think that they had already, most of them had already died in the tank. So I'm not sure what species I want to get. I just want to get whatever I can get because I just want some. But like I say, I want some that, I want enough of them to where I can breed them. The limi, what kind of fish are those? Is that a kind of half beak? The wrestling ones? I'll have to look up. I'm just going to, like I say, I just want to get some. Oh, they are kind of half beak. Okay. I mean, they're kind of hard to find, or at least for me they are. Dan has some now that I think he just calls them the silver half beaks. And I'm kind of thinking I might order some after I get caught up on the power bill. But I'll have to see. But yeah, I'm kind of thinking about them. I've been wanting them for a while. Because I've never had any before. And you got to remember, because I'm old. I'm very, very old. That's why my voice is all crackly and old. But what was I saying? Oh, I'm so old I forgot what I was saying. But I've had fish for like off and on for 50 years, and I've kept a lot of different kinds of fish. So I kind of want, I go after stuff now that I have never had before. I've never had the half beaks, and they look pretty awesome. They look like little miniature arowanas or something. You have them in 125 gallon. See, I don't have a 125 gallon, but I think they would do okay in a smaller, heavily planted tank is what they're going to end up going in. Like maybe one of my 29s or something. The other way that I've changed over my years of telling stories, Joel, and keeping fish is anymore. I kind of like to have mostly one species tanks or 1 or 2 species if they get along. But I don't do community tanks anymore. Oh, yeah, 62 isn't old, but you know what, Bob? I'm 63 and a half. Yeah, 29 gallon. That's what I was thinking with like real heavily planted 29 gallon with a lid on it because they look like they would probably jump. But the Daisy's rice fish, I've heard that they jump, but I haven't had any trouble with mine jumping. But they got a lid on them, but the lid's open most of the time. A 40 breeder would be pushing it for half bakes. Well, I'm going to get a couple 40 breeders, so maybe I'll get some half beaks to go in the 40 breeder. One of my 40 breeder, I'm going to get 2 more 40 breeders, and one of them is going to have the starlight plecos that I've got. I'm going to move them into it, and I've got a few rainbow fish, so I'm going to put in it. You were thinking about getting a tortoise, but your dad wants a cat. Oh, Humane Society's always fun, but I always want everything when I go to a Humane Society. I want everything. Cats are cool. I like my cats. But then I've got turtles too, and I love them. I've had my turtles for like 12 years now. They had a pig, like one of those little ones. Yeah, I remember you volunteer at a shelter for cats and dogs, Bob. Yeah, when I can, I'm going to get 2 more 40 breeders. Okay, good night, Dan. Thank you for coming. That would work, Joel. Yeah. Yeah, I moved the camera over to the closest tank, Heather, because I was going to have a cigarette, and I'm sure everybody gets tired of looking at old ladies, so I figured they could look at a fish tank. Yeah, Bob changed his name, but it's not that far off, Carson. Bob changed his name, and Mike changed his name to the fish tank barn. But I kind of like the fish barn. I think he should have just changed it to the fish barn. And yes, you changed your name too. All the warrants out on him had to do something. Yeah, that's why Bob changed his name, Candy. Oh no, that's Bob talking, not Candy. That's it. Yep. That's it. See how old I am? I'm not going to change my name. Just, it's kind of a dumb name, but it is what it is. So that's the way it's going to be. Yeah, Aquascaping 101 is a good name for a fish channel. Hi, Jesse. How are you tonight? The white jackets are coming, yeah. I need one of them. They're coming to take me away. Ha ha, yo. Exotic aquatics. I like Aquascaping 101 better anyway. Oh, New Year's with your family, Jesse? I have not made dinner yet, but I have some pork chops in the fridge and I'll make some hash browns to go with them later. Alana Tsuki. Oh, tsunami. Okay. Okay, so Suki. Oh, that shows you how dumb I am. Anybody else got anything exciting going on? Yeah, the exotic looks good. Old and dumb. Quit talking about me, Bob. You'll make my list. Oh, you want the tortoise? A tortoise would be cool. If like living where you do, where it's warm all the time, and you could build a little pen outside and stuff, it'd be cool. Carson wants a tortoise, Jesse, but his dad wants a cat. You think Bob's trying to get unmodded? Oh. Oh, yeah, there'll be lots of cats. Yeah, Bobby, better behave yourself. Oh, yeah, but that's why you have a cat box, Jesse. It's like you look around and you say, this house is really nice. You know what it needs? It needs a box of shit in the bathroom. And then you get yourself a cat. You can't spell ever. That's right. Oh, cats. I've got 2 cats, and they don't bother my fish any. They'll sit and watch them, but they aren't going to get in the water to try to get the fish. I've never had. Now, if the fish jumped out of the tank, they might get it. Mine drink the water once in a while out of the tanks, but that's about it. Hey, Pond, how are you? Thank you for coming in. Sounds like a tattoo machine. What are you doing? Huh? Oh. Just waking up. Ah, that's right. It'd be morning there. The thing with cats is you don't really have a cat. The cat allows you to let it live there. It's not like you own the cat. Yeah, my cats will drink out of my tanks all the time. Doesn't hurt the fish any. Yeah, your dog might be pissed. Oh. My dog loves the cat, so he wouldn't let me get another dog, but he loves the cat, so. And I've had cats before that would kick ass on dogs, so. One of my cats has a friendship with your big Jack Dempsey. That's cute. And the neighbors. Oh my God, we've been over 2 hours. What do you guys think? Just tell me when you're bored and I'll shut her down. Hey, Kevin. Unlurk yourself. She sits on his tank and they play. That is awesome, Bob. That is, you need to do a video of it. You absolutely need to do a video of it. I would love to see that. Autocorrect is our friend, Carson. What did he? Oh, I missed what he said. You retracted it before I read it. Yeah, Bob, you need to do a video of that. Like, see if you can catch it. Okay, Carson. And hi, Kevin. Oh, I missed it, darn it. What did he say, Candy? Type it out for me so I can see what he said, so I can tease him forever. Good night, Chattanooga, Ed. And I am not sweet. Remember that. I am not. Yeah, I work tomorrow too, Jesse. It was nice while it lasted, but all good things come to an end, and then I have to go back to work. Carson, I want to see what he said. Darn it. Was it? I'll go date you, Pam. No, Candy, tell me what he said. Close enough. Oh, I wish I would have seen it. Oh my God. Oh my God. What a cute couple. Okay. Oh God. I bet you Carson's turning 1,000 shades of red. Oh my God, I think it's time to end the stream. Oh my God. Joel is the only man for Kevin. I totally believe that. That was too funny. Good night, Reels. See, you guys are scaring everybody off. The dating game, that's right. Jimmy is Corey's son. Corey is Jimmy's son. Pam is sweet. No, she's not. Jimmy and Corey are twins, and now the dating game. Just a one-night stand. Oh, God. Anyway, good night, Reels. Those are all rumors on the stream. Yep. Yeah, love connection. Oh my gosh. Be back in 2 and 2. Oh my gosh. I would love to see Carson right now. I bet he's just turning all the shades of red. Well, Carson's probably crying too, but different types of tears. Poor Carson. Yep, I know we are mean. But hey, you said it. Uh-huh. Okay, Bob. You do that. We need to unmod Bob. He's getting out of control. Totally out of control. Okay, somebody change the subject now. Yep, the mods need modding, yep. What's the temps like today? Well, you don't want to know, Jesse. According to the forecast, it was going to get down to -1 tonight. You know, like the coldest time, like about 4 in the morning. But it is 12 o'clock, 12:30 right now. And it is -8. So, yeah, it's cold. And Kevin says Joel is the best mod ever. Yeah, it's cold. Candy had a miserable drive home tonight on black ice and snow. And I took Buddy outside before the stream started, and he actually like collapsed on the ground. I had to coax him up, and he didn't want to go up the steps because his hips hurt and his feet hurt. And I had to help him get up the steps. Once he got back in the house, he was okay, but it was just too damn cold out there for him. I felt really, really bad. I still feel bad about it. Joel graduated from the School of Modulation. It's 2:27 there in Pennsylvania. Is it cold in Pennsylvania right now too? Yeah, Hawaii's about 3 hours behind. And yeah, we don't need to know about how hot it is there, because we know it isn't no -8 degrees there. -77, yeah. Hi, Dee. Welcome to Insanity. Yeah, it does sound nice, doesn't it? No, Jesse, I seriously, Buddy had a problem out there. I should not have taken him out after dark. I should have taken him out when it was still daylight, because I put him outside, and I went out with him, of course, and he got about halfway back to me after he went to the bathroom. Then he just laid down on the ground. I mean, just like collapsed. Oh my God, it scared me so bad. And I took him and I coaxed him back in the house, and he got to the steps and he couldn't make it up the steps because his feet hurt. I had to help him get up the steps. And once he got inside, he was okay. It was too cold out there for him. Okay, Dee. Well, you have a good sleep, and thank you. Happy New Year. Thanks for stopping by. But yeah, this time of year is miserable. It was supposed to get up in the 20s today, but it got up to 5. So they're calling for like 30 and 40 for highs next week, and I hope it makes it because I want to get candy fish shipped, but I don't want to ship them till it's at least up in the 30s during the day. Yeah, I know. I told the buddy story 9 times. That's because it upset me. I'm really mad at myself for doing that. And Jesse wasn't here when I told the buddy story, so there. And it wasn't really a story. It's just what happened tonight. And that's it, Bob. You're unmodded. So if we upset you, you'll talk. Oh, dear. Yeah, he's too big to pee, and he won't pee in the house. That's the thing. Buddy will not pee in the house. He will sit there in pain before he would go to the bathroom in the house. So, and he did need to go outside, but I should have put him out when it was daylight out and not as cold. That was my fault totally. It was my fault. Okay, so what else is going on? We need a subject. Yeah, your Shepherd Rottweiler's like that. Yeah, that's the way Buddy is too. He will not go pee in the house. He just won't do it. He'll be actually in pain before, and he still wouldn't go in the house. Oh, I suppose you could train your dog to use the toilet, but I've never done that. Yeah, I know. That's the way Buddy is too. Yeah. They're good dogs. Shepherds are good dogs. It's 0 there. Oh, let me see what it is here now. Oh my gosh, it's warming up. It's -6 here right now. Good tips for breeding. What I've learned about breeding Farlowellas is they can't have real hard water. I don't have a test kit for hardness, but I know I have hard water, and the eggs would not hatch in hard water. They would get halfway out of the eggs, like their tails would be out, and then they'd die. So because I lost like 4 or 5 batches trying to figure out what I was doing wrong. And that's what I figured out. They can't have hard water. So when I changed the water, yeah, like you don't want to totally, use nothing but rainwater. what I do is I buy distilled water because I don't have an RO unit. Okay, Candy. And I'll buy distilled water. And when I change their water, I use about 1 to 3 distilled water. Half and half would probably be good too. But once I started doing that, they aren't having any trouble getting out of the eggs. So I know it was the eggs were like calcifying from the hard water. So they weren't able to get out of the eggs. So that would be the main tip. And the other tip, Jesse, is don't let them hatch in the tank. It's like the male will fan the eggs. And I keep my tank about 74, and it takes about 8 days for them to hatch after they lay them. And the male will guard the eggs and kind of be on top of them, fanning them. And about the 8th day, the eggs will be white, and then you can see a little bit of black in them when they're starting to form. And when the eggs turn like totally black, they're getting close to hatching. And the babies like are little black balls with a tail on them. But anyway, when the eggs turn black, it's time to take the eggs away from the male. And then I put them in a breeder box on the side with some, a little bit of the tea made from catappa leaves and alder cones. In other words, a little bit of tannins in there so that they don't fungus. And once they hatch, they'll have like a good sized egg sac on them. So wait like a day or two and then start feeding them. And do not let them run out of food, because if they run out of food for like an hour or so, when they're in like up until they're about 2 to 3 weeks old, they'll starve really fast. So that's why you don't want them in the main tank, because Farlowellas eat all the algae and stuff out of your tank. And if you let the babies be in the main tank, they're going to starve to death. So you need to pull them out and put them in a breeder box so that you can keep food in front of them all the time. And that would be my main tips for breeding them. So I hope that wasn't too boring. Oh, well, thank you for sharing that, Kevin. You're welcome, Jesse. Okay, Alana, good night. Thank you for kind of stopping by and being here. It was fun. Yep, Kevin's here. He had to take a dump. Thank you for sharing that, Kevin. But don't encourage him. He'll tell us if it was a floater or not, and we just don't want to know. Yeah, leave it. That's always a good idea. Yay, we can finally talk about our dumps. Yep. Now I'm going to step away from the chat for just a minute because I'm going to put some hot water on for a cup of coffee. So everybody, like, talk amongst yourselves for a second while I put some coffee on. Okay. Let me see what I'm missing. What do I feed the fry? The Farlowella fry? Actually, I just put in some green beans for them. And if they have, like, they'll eat on it, and anything that's left, like when they're really little, anything that's left after, like, when I go to feed the next day, I'll pull out what's left and replace it with fresh ones. Oh, Kevin, that's gross. It's a biological dishwasher. That's true, yes. Well, yes, I am. Jeremy's scary, but he's not as scary as an old lady that you call sweet. That's what's scary, Kevin. That's it, yes. That's right, Candy. I am scarier. You can mess with them people? Yeah, I do work at a convenience store gas station. The kids that come in there all the time, they try to mess with me, but I always get one up on them. Scariest team in the fish community, yep. I knew you meant can't too, Jesse. I'm waiting for my water to boil because I need coffee. I use a French press, so you just pour boiling water over the top of the coffee grounds and then push it down. And coffee. I need coffee. The fish slap. Watching with one eye at a time. Are you falling asleep, Bob? If you're still here, Priscilla, don't forget me to send me your address. And as soon as it warms up a little bit, I'll send those microrooms to you. That's right, doctor. That's right. Yep, the same thing. Pretty close. Just your hiney. You dropped your phone on your face. That's right. Buddy would get you. Thank you, Priscilla. Yeah, you guys, you need to get a good culture going, Priscilla, because they are so useful. Like the rice fish fry, I start them out with the vinegar eels, and then when they get big enough to do microworms, I switch them over to microworms and a little bit of like powdered fish food. But the microworms, they just love it. They love the microworms. Even the big ones will eat the microworms. So, well, they aren't big, but the adults like the microworms too. Oh my gosh, you guys. I can't watch the streams on my phone because, well, I could watch the streams on my phone, but it won't show me the chat, and it doesn't give me any option to chat. So it uses up the battery real quick, so I don't bother. I need to get a new phone. Ow, Candy, you must have a big phone. It was Jay. He talks me asleep all the time. Well, that would hurt, Kevin, but why would you be holding it above your face? If you had a full-size tablet, why would you hold it above your face? That would be the question. It would be like holding my computer above my face, my monitor. Yeah, totally holding your TV above your face. Actually, I've been thinking about that, getting like one of those, getting a big flat screen TV and hanging it up on the wall and using it for a monitor. I think that'd be kind of cool. Okay, so everything's quieting down. What do you guys think? Hello. Oh, you can't chat on the TV, on the monitor either? Well, yeah, but if it's hooked up to the computer. Can you, if you have a TV for a monitor, can you see the chat so that you could use your keyboard or no? Think your parole officer is going to be off the chain? Yes, you can see it? Okay. Well, I'd say my phone is worthless for YouTube. Because I can't even, it doesn't even give me an option to hit a like button or anything. It's just, it just shows the video. But I want to get a new phone because my old phone has the camera, the lens is all cracked and stuff. I don't know how I did it, but I did it. So the camera's worthless on it. So I'd like to get upgrade to a little bit better of a phone that I can take video with and maybe even use to watch YouTube would be nice. But I think my water is boiling. I'll be right back. Gotta have coffee. That would be good, Jesse. Good idea. Making coffee. I'll be right back. Oh, that's nice, Kevin. That was me getting creamer out of the fridge and stuff. You think Bob changing his name to Kaler Aquatics has brought out a whole new personality? Yep. Tiny Tadini? The thing is, though, Jesse, if you did a video of everybody dropping their phones in the face, you got to think about it. They'd have to have their phone on filming, and then it'd be a picture of their face getting closer and closer until it smashed their nose. Yeah, there's a lot of name changes right now. The new year must have brought it on. Oh, coffee. Coffee's good. Oh, coffee good. But that'd be a good video, though. Just a picture of everybody's face when they're laying down, and then the phone going and the nose smashed. Yeah, right, doctor. I was thinking today I should change my name to something fish related. That'd be easier. Like if someone was just like browsing for fish related channels, but then if I changed my name, nobody would know me. Are you serious, Jesse? Really? Did they recognize you? Punchy fishy, yeah, that would work. Fishy punchy. But like say if I changed my name, then nobody would know who I was. Oh, okay. I don't know who that is, so never heard of them. But yeah, I imagine if they recognized you, they would like pile up the food. No, I'm not going to tell you the story of how I got named Punchy. It's an old nickname. And it doesn't refer to me punching people. It refers more to me being a smartass. Not that I am, but that's where it came from. Like punchline type punchy instead of hitting somebody punchy. And that's it. That's the only story. I'm boring. Good night, Priscilla. I'll let you know when I send those microworms, but it might be next week. It's supposed to get warmer next week. Your work here is done. What do you guys think? It's been almost 3 hours. And a lot of people are dropping off. We've still got 20 people in here. But I'm good either way, so you guys decide. Not for 3 more, no. Okay. Carson doesn't want me to stop quiet yet. That's true. Yeah, your parents be, what are you doing? Well, it's almost 3 hours now. It's 2 hours and 55 minutes and 13 seconds. Okay, we can go a little bit longer. Just because Candy said please. And Candy is the best, so we'll stay on a little while longer for her. Okay, Bob. That's a good one. Oh. I hope Priscilla's still here so she could hear that. There's going to be all kinds of rumors flying around after this stream. Bob and Priscilla and me and Carson. Oh my God, Bob. Yeah, the late night people are the best. I actually, I just kind of tried out my first stream. I didn't think there'd be very many people come and didn't know if I'd keep going, but it's like the late night people. You guys are the best. The best. It's because we're all weird. The late night people are weird. Yep, shenanigans. Hi, Teresa. Late night shenanigans. Yeah, I resemble that remark too. We are looking, actually, we aren't looking at very much. It's a 10-gallon tank from the side, from the short side, with some Daisy's rice fish in it. And hi, Angela. I just kind of put it there because I figured everybody was tired of looking at my old face. And it's the only tank that my camera will reach to, so. Yeah, I bet you, I imagine it is kind of boring after a while, but you know, hey. You see it on the back of your eyelids. Well, see, you never need to get Daisy's rice fish then, because you can just close your eyes and see a tank with Daisy's rice fish. I can't see Bob's logo from the screens. It's too small. I want Bob's new little puffer. It is cute. There's Daisy's rice fish and the occasional shrimp creeping by. You watched that plant die? What plant died? There's no dead plants. There's sticks. The Daisy's rice fish probably like the nights that I stream because they get fed little treats all the time. Oh, I just kicked the cord. You were left 4 hours ago. Oh, what kind of shrimp did you get, Angela? Yeah, sailfin plecos are cool. I don't have a big enough tank for them, though. There's your fish, Candy. I'm going to be sending Candy some of these next week. Lush 4 hours ago. Just cherries. Cherries are nice. I think I'm going to get a 10-gallon and set it up just for shrimp. Right now I have just like shrimp all over in all my tanks, but none of them are good shrimp. They're just like coals. Yeah, the smaller ones, you'll probably get some of them. You know, they're still good size and they got nice big bellies. They're cute. Good night, Bob. Thank you for coming in. You made it 3 hours, Bob. That's good. Yeah, they are really colorful, and they got really pretty blue lamp eyes. It's not showing up super good on the camera right now, but their eyes really glow. But the males are the ones that are a little bit bluer, and the females are a little bit more goldish. Okay, somebody's got to come up with a subject. I'm going to go make a cigarette. Yeah, I know. That's my entertainment, making cigarettes. But hey, I make my own cigarettes and it costs me $1 a pack. So no complaints. Have you really spent that much, Jesse? Yeah, I hope he's filming it because I really want to see. I can't wait for him to get it up and start getting fish in them. The possibilities are endless. Yeah, cigarettes here are running about $6.37 for a pack of Marlboros. But like I say, I can make my own for $1 a pack, so I do it. Because I'm cheap. And once you get used to them, I like them better anyway. Oh, too busy to film. You should be filming the process. Yeah, that's a lot of money to spend, but I can see it adding up fast. If you're putting a roof over it. But just think of the end product. It's going to be absolutely spectacular. And you better do some videos on it. You don't do enough videos, Jesse. And that would be an excellent thing to do a video of. Holy crap, Teresa. Wow. See, I buy a pack of it's labeled as pipe tobacco, but it's not. It's cigarette tobacco. But I get it for $30, and then I can make 3 cartons. Well, actually, it's $30 for the tobacco and enough tubes to do 3 cartons of cigarettes. So for $30, I can make 3 cartons of cigarettes. Yeah, I know. Jesse doesn't put out enough videos, and he's got spectacular stuff. He should be doing videos all the time. All the time, Jesse. And especially you should be doing videos of how you're setting everything up. Yeah, Carson, get over there and film him putting stuff up. You're falling behind there, Carson. You should be doing videos. Okay, good night, Select Pet. Mason did okay on his stream the other night. It just kind of cut out. Exactly, Angela. Not that I'd be able to set up anything outside here when it's frickin' -8 degrees, but it's still pretty cool. I've been thinking if I win the lottery, I'll put up a great big a shed like one of those really big ones at Home Depot and make it into a fish room. Like put insulation in it and water and electricity and all that stuff. That's like my dream. Good, Jesse. I do want to see it. I really do. Mason's channel, I don't know if I can find it while I'm online. But it's just Mason something. Let me see. He just started. I'm going to look real quick. Hold on. Okay. Go there. And subscriptions. Mason Fish. Like MASON and then Fish. But like I say, he just started. I think he did his first live stream the other night, like his very first one. So I think that's all that's on his channel right now. But he seems like a nice kid. I know I'm running out of room too. I'm going to put up another rack, and then that's going to be it, unless I can, like I say, come up for the money to put a shed up outside and insulate it really good and stuff. Oh, thank you, Candy. Thank you, thank you. But yeah, I think he did his first stream the other night. And Select Pet put it up in the Facebook group, so I went over and watched it and talked to him a little bit. He seems like a really nice kid. You bought another rack? It'll hold 9-10 gallons. You're going to just have so many tanks. You're going to have so many tanks, Jesse. I'm so jealous. Yeah, he's just getting started. So anybody that wants to go over there and sub him, I know he would just be tickled pink. A fish hoarder. Hey, that's the best kind of hoarder. You can have all kinds of neat stuff. Yeah, Mason was in here for a little while tonight. Like I say, he's a nice kid, so go give him a sub. Yeah, we're all fish hoarders, except I don't have enough. I need more tanks. I don't qualify yet. I need more tanks and more different kinds of fish. But like I say, as I've gotten older, I'm kind of like more into having like species tanks. So my neighbor kid calls me the crazy fish lady. Everybody's getting really quiet. No, I've only got 24, so I definitely need some more. I definitely need a couple more 40 breeders. I'm so bad that I've got like tubs with fish in them, like plastic tubs with fish in them. Yeah, it's better than just crazy lady or the crazy cat lady. There's a crazy cat lady in the neighborhood. And I'm not the crazy cat lady. I'm the crazy fish lady. There is a distinction. It's kind of like the difference between being called an old lady and being called a sweet old lady. Oh, my God. Everybody's changing their name. I'm sure I get called a crazy lady by some people too, though. Yeah, what is it now? Oh, you just noticed, Jesse? Oh, how could you not notice? Oh, okay. DeFreeze Aquatics. I saw that today. Didn't recognize it. Okay. Well, then when people start changing their logos, you're going to be in trouble, Jesse. Okay, I'm going to go get my other cup of coffee. Be right back. Take a peek at my Farlowellas and see if there's any more. Farm on the islands. Yeah, that'd be nice. I know what you mean, Jesse. I was just thinking about that too. It'd be nice to get a little bit newer, bigger place, but oh dang, I wouldn't want to have to move everything. So I think as I can, I'll just fix up the place I have. Do you own your own place, Jesse? See, there you go. That's awesome. You can set everything up permanently. See, I've rented my whole life, and I finally, when I was working in Cheyenne, I was making quite a bit of money because I was doing a lot of overtime and killing myself. But I saved money and bought myself a trailer, which I know isn't like a mansion or anything, but hey, it's mine. It's small, but it's mine. So, and all I have to pay is space rent. I don't have to pay rent anymore. Even though right now there's like ice building up on the inside of my front door. The thing about renting is dealing with landlords. They can be idiots. That's it. I know. Well, it's been 3 hours and 25 minutes, guys. And it's getting kind of quiet. Where do you live at, Angela? It's okay, Carson. We're still talking. Kingley had, oh, I wonder what he got in. I'll have to check. I'm not really into guppies, though. The mountains of Virginia, like West Virginia. It's pretty there. I've driven through there before. Very pretty. Kind of reminds me of Oregon, where I grew up. Yeah, Kingley gets in some really pretty ones. But then from what I saw on To Zowie Tanks, you've got some really nice ones already, Jesse. Some real, I love those blue ones. Speaking of his video, I loved it when he started to say fruitless fruit flies. I started laughing and thought of Candy. See, Candy's not the only one that has fruitless fruit flies. Oh, we're down to 17 people, and it's kind of quiet. I know I did, Candy. It's because that's how late I was up that night. And it made me laugh, so I had to send you a message. Yeah, Candy typed it out. Fruitless fruit flies. Hi, Coco. You got here probably about at the end. It's getting kind of quiet. Finger twisted, yep. I can actually understand that, Candy, because when I'm typing, I type really fast and hit the send button before I even look at it. Okay, guys, what do you think? Like maybe another 10 minutes? Okay, so 10 minutes from now. Because everything's getting kind of quiet. And it's getting late. It's still early there, Jesse. It's like 1:30 here, and I got to work tomorrow. But And I got to do a couple tanks before I go to bed. Well, I'm glad you could make it, Angela. I say that normally I don't stream on Tuesday nights, but my schedule got changed this week, so I did it on Tuesday. It'll probably go back to Wednesday next week. Yeah, I have to work tomorrow too. That's right. Jesse's got to go back to work. Vacation's over. And you don't want to drop a phone on your face. Yeah. Bob was funny tonight. I'm glad I don't have to go to work early in the morning. I work like 3 to 11, so I always stay up late at night. Yeah, Bob was funny. He was full of piss and vinegar tonight. Oh, I couldn't do 7 in the mornings. Like I said, I work 3 to 11. I usually get up about 10:30 or 11, have my coffee, stare at the computer for a while, and start getting ready. Yeah, he's kind of coming out of his shell, isn't he? His dither fish. That's probably what it is, too. That's a good one. But that comment that he made about Priscilla just totally cracked me up. Yep, I know. I love these late night streams because we have the bestest people late at night. And y'all get to look at my rice fish until they're tattooed on the inside of your eyelids, like Bob said. I should get an extension on so that I could show you some of my other tanks. Like get one of those, get a longer cord. The weird peoples in the mornings? No, I don't think that we're the normal ones. No, not a bunch of sweeties. I usually stream on Wednesday nights, Angela, but like I said, but my schedule got switched around this week, so I'm doing it on Tuesday night instead. But I usually do it on Wednesday nights. And we do have a good crowd that comes in on Wednesday nights. Pink ram's horns. Yep, just call them pink ram's horns. Or red ram's horns. I don't remember. But pink would work. Are they multiplying for you good, Jesse? That's right. What is normal? Normal is boring. That's what normal is. So we don't want to be normal. Or normal is the setting on the dryer. That's what normal is. Okay, we got like 3 minutes left. So anybody that needs to say something, say it now or forever hold your peace. I could do that, Coco, if I can. I got plenty of space, but I'm not quite sure how to go about doing that. I'm not all that computer savvy, but I could probably figure it out. There you go, doctor. You got it out. What's Alamap? Oh, I'm sorry you had such a bad drive home this time, Candy. When do you have to go again? In March? Well, hopefully it'll be better. March, like going through Cheyenne and stuff, you're quite a bit lower. We usually have, like, we'll have our last big snowstorm in the end of May. But we're quite a bit higher than Cheyenne is, so you probably won't have to deal with anything like that. I hope Caleb gets to feeling better. I just hate him having to go through it at all. And I hate having to drive on days like today. Ugh. That's a long trip. You too, Angela. I think I'm going to go ahead and shut it down, guys. So everybody have a good night, a good day. So I will catch you all later. I'll pop over there, Carson, but I'm going to be, I got to get some work done while I'll listen to you and be in and out. Good night, everybody. Thank you for coming.